David loves airplanes, and just because you're on the family farm doesn't mean that you sell the family farm and go work in the city. His dad actually is a mechanical engineer, worked on the space race of the 60s, and he kind of followed in his father's footsteps, going to University of Illinois, and he became an aerospace engineer. He did a lot of aeronautical consulting at first, but one of the things that he wanted to do was to be able to build and test things, not just design things. And so he looked around and saw that VU had a really good machining program and thought, we should be able to make things using some of the graduates from VU and other schools in the area.
I think that we solve a lot of fairly difficult problems. So our customers come to us because they know that they can count on us to figure out how to do something, even if it hasn't been done before.
When I first met Penny and Dave, they were in the house across the road. I kind of saw that they had a lot of vision and a lot of excitement for aerospace. I had just come from working at Haas Automation, and I was familiar with the Haas product. I went to school at Vincennes University, and they had Mastercam and Haas, and I could see immediately that I could kind of lend a hand to a company that I thought had some cool potential. It's amazing to me that we could start off in a garage making aerospace parts and then expand to what we are today at Flying S. We started the company with Haas and with Mastercam, and a lot of that had to do with going to Vincennes University and seeing what the students were learning. And then what we found actually was that Mastercam's capabilities absolutely increased as our capabilities increased, and so it's actually been a very organic change. Mastercam, as we started using more 5-axis, Mastercam implemented more 5-axis. As we started needing to do more dynamic work on our molds, Mastercam introduced dynamic years ago. And so every time we think that we would be limited even a little bit by Mastercam, thinking that we would need to invest in a really expensive software, Mastercam comes out with a new change that improves every aspect that we're looking for. That is really cool.
We believe in things that are very real. We don't put up with a lot of fluff, so things need to work and need to really earn their keep.
What separates Flying S from some other shops that I've been to is the amount of investment that the owners put back into the company. They're forward-thinking, progressive, they're focused on the family, focused on the employees, focused on what we're doing, our customers. We're able to produce some really cool parts and be happy about it. Our quality of life at Flying S is phenomenal. It's just a blast.
We can have a fancy big building and we can have the nicest tools available, but really it's all about the people, and so we try to take great care of them.
I'm very proud of the fact that we offer jobs that are challenging and they're purposeful. We're literally building things that go to space. They're things that protect our soldiers' lives, and there's a lot of purpose when you get out of bed to know that you're doing things that really change the world. What we do is cool, but why we do it is kind of really important too, because quite frankly, it would have been a lot easier to stay in my hangar home and David just do design consulting for aeronautical companies. But this is a very rewarding challenge to create jobs, really cool jobs, out of nowhere.